Humanity's unexpected triumph. In the vast expanse of the galaxy, two civilizations stood at odds, the humans, a young and ambitious species, and the Zephyrians, an ancient race that had long since mastered the intricacies of conventional space travel. For decades, the Zephyrians had watched humanity's progress with a mixture of amusement and skepticism, believing that the limitations of their physical form would forever keep them from truly understanding the universe's greater mysteries. Dr. Liam Novak, a brilliant human physicist, had dedicated his life to proving the Zephyrians wrong. Alongside his team of scientists and engineers, he had labored tirelessly to develop a ship capable of navigating not just the familiar 3 dimensions, but the elusive 8th dimension as well. The result of their efforts was the Prometheus, a vessel that promised to redefine the very boundaries of what was considered possible. As the Prometheus crew prepared for their maiden voyage, the Zephyrians looked on with barely concealed disdain. "You truly believe your primitive technology can conquer the higher dimensions," scoffed Ambassador Xyloth, the Zephyrian representative to Earth. "Your species has barely scratched the surface of the universe's complexities." Captain Arya Vance, the commander of the Prometheus, met Xyloth's gaze unflinchingly. "We may be young, Ambassador, but we have something your people seem to have forgotten, the drive to explore, to question, and to grow. The Prometheus is more than just a ship, it's a testament to humanity's unyielding spirit." In the gleaming corridors of the Prometheus, the crew buzzed with anticipation. Dr. Novak and his team made final adjustments to the ship's revolutionary 8th-dimensional drive, a device that manipulated the fabric of spacetime in ways that defied conventional physics. Arya Vance oversaw the preparations with a keen eye, ensuring that every system was operating at peak efficiency. As the countdown to launch commenced, the eyes of both civilizations were fixed upon the Prometheus. For the humans, it was a moment of triumph, a chance to prove their worth on the galactic stage. For the Zephyrians, it was an opportunity to witness what they believed would be a spectacular failure. With a thunderous roar, the Prometheus lifted off from Earth's surface, piercing the atmosphere and streaking towards the stars. Inside the ship, the crew held their breath as Dr. Novak initiated the 8th-dimensional drive. Spacetime warped and twisted around them, the familiar stars giving way to a kaleidoscope of impossible colors and shapes. "Dimensional stability holding steady," reported Lieutenant Kai Nakamura, the ship's navigator. "We're entering the 8th dimension." The Prometheus emerged into a realm beyond human comprehension, where the very laws of physics seemed to bend to the will of the mind. The crew gaped in awe at the spectacle before them, their minds struggling to process the alien beauty of the higher dimensions. Back on Earth, the Zephyrians watched in stunned disbelief as the Prometheus disappeared from their sensors. "Impossible," whispered Ambassador Xyloth, his crystalline form quivering with shock. "They've actually done it." In that moment, humanity had proven that their potential was limitless. The Prometheus, a symbol of their ingenuity and determination, had opened the door to a new era of exploration and discovery. As the ship ventured deeper into the uncharted realms of the 8th dimension, the crew knew that they were not just representing their own species, but the unquenchable spirit of curiosity that burned within the heart of all sentient life. The journey had only just begun, but already the Prometheus had shown that the boundaries of what was possible were meant to be challenged. With each passing moment, humanity moved closer to unraveling the greatest mysteries of the cosmos, guided by the unwavering belief that the universe was theirs to explore. As the Prometheus crew pressed onward into the unknown, they carried with them the hopes and dreams of an entire civilization. The Zephyrians had been proven wrong, and humanity now stood on the cusp of a new age of enlightenment. The 8th dimension beckoned, and the Prometheus answered its call, ready to face whatever wonders and challenges lay ahead. Navigating uncharted dimensions. As the Prometheus ventured deeper into the 8th dimension, the crew found themselves in a realm where the familiar rules of reality no longer applied. The ship's sensors struggled to make sense of the alien landscape, where space and time twisted in ways that defied explanation. Captain Arya Vance stood on the bridge, her eyes fixed upon the view screen as it displayed a kaleidoscope of impossible colors and shapes. Dar. Novak, what's our status? Arya asked, her voice steady despite the overwhelming nature of their surroundings. Liam Novak, hunched over his console, furrowed his brow as he analyzed the data streaming in from the ship's sensors. We're stable for now, Captain, but these readings are unlike anything I've ever seen. It's as if the laws of physics are being rewritten with every passing moment. The crew of the Prometheus, each a specialist in their respective fields, worked tirelessly to navigate the uncharted dimensions. Lieutenant Kai Nakamura, the ship's navigator, used his keen intuition and mathematical brilliance to plot a course through the ever-shifting landscape. Dr. Evelyn Sato, the ship's chief medical officer, monitored the crew's vital signs, ensuring that their minds and bodies could withstand the strain of existing in a realm beyond human comprehension. As they pressed onward, the Prometheus encountered phenomena that challenged their understanding of the universe. Vast structures composed of pure energy loomed before them, defying the very notion of solid matter. Streams of exotic particles flowed like rivers through the void, their purpose and origin a mystery. And always, the sense of an intelligence beyond their own, watching and evaluating their progress. Captain, I'm detecting a massive gravitational anomaly ahead, reported Lieutenant Nakamura, his voice tight with tension. It's unlike anything we've encountered before. Arya leaned forward in her chair, her eyes narrowing as she studied the view screen. Can we navigate around it? I don't think so, Captain, replied Dr. Novak, his fingers flying across his console. The anomaly seems to be warping spacetime in ways that defy our understanding of gravity. It's almost as if it's alive. As the Prometheus drew closer to the anomaly, the ship's sensors suddenly flared with activity. A blinding light filled the view screen, and the crew shielded their eyes as a presence of immense power made itself known. Greetings, explorers from the realm of physical matter, a voice spoke, its tone resonating through the minds of the crew. We have observed your progress with great interest. Arya rose from her chair, her heart pounding in her chest. Who are you? We are the architects, the shapers of the higher dimensions, the voice replied. For eons, we have watched as civilizations like yours have struggled to comprehend the true nature of the universe. But you, the humans of Earth, have proven yourselves worthy of our attention. The crew exchanged glances of awe and trepidation, their minds reeling from the revelation. The architects, an ancient and hyper-advanced alien race, had been observing their journey all along. What do you want from us? Arya asked, her voice steady despite the weight of the moment. We seek not to dominate or control, but to guide and teach, the architects replied. Your species has demonstrated a rare combination of curiosity, ingenuity, and determination. We believe that you are ready to learn the true secrets of the cosmos. As the Prometheus crew absorbed the architect's words, they realized that their mission had taken on a new and profound significance. They were no longer simply explorers, but ambassadors of humanity, chosen to receive knowledge that could transform the course of their civilization. With renewed purpose, the Prometheus continued its journey through the 8th dimension, guided by the wisdom of the architects. The challenges they faced were immense, but so too was the potential for discovery and growth. As they navigated the uncharted realms of the higher dimensions, the crew of the Prometheus knew that they were not just exploring the universe, but also the very limits of their own understanding. And back on Earth, as the Zephyrians and humans alike watched the progress of the Prometheus with bated breath, a new era of possibility was dawning. The barriers between civilizations were crumbling, and the promise of a united future, guided by the principles of curiosity and cooperation, seemed closer than ever before. The Prometheus pressed onward, carrying with it the hopes and dreams of an entire galaxy. The 8th dimension had opened its secrets to them, and the crew was ready to embrace the challenges and wonders that lay ahead. With each passing moment, they grew closer to unraveling the greatest mysteries of the cosmos, and to forging a new path for their species among the stars. Architects of the Cosmos. As the Prometheus crew delved deeper into the mysteries of the 8th dimension, their encounters with the enigmatic architects grew more frequent and profound. The ancient alien race, whose mastery of the higher dimensions surpassed anything humanity had ever known, began to share their knowledge with the awestruck explorers. Dr. Liam Novak, the ship's brilliant physicist, worked tirelessly to understand the complex mathematical concepts the architects conveyed. The equations they shared hinted at a fundamental connection between consciousness and the fabric of reality itself, suggesting that the universe was not simply a collection of particles and forces, but a living, thinking entity. The implications are staggering, Dr. Novak explained to Captain Arya Vance, his eyes alight with excitement. If the architects are correct, then our understanding of physics, of the very nature of existence, is about to undergo a revolution. Arya nodded, her mind racing with the possibilities. And what of the Zephyrians? How do they fit into this new paradigm? As if on cue, the ship's communication systems crackled to life, and the image of Ambassador Xyloth appeared on the view screen. The Zephyrian's crystalline form was pulsing with agitation, his usually composed demeanor cracking under the strain of recent events. Captain Vance, Xyloth began, his voice strained. The Zephyrian High Council has been monitoring your progress with great interest. The existence of the architects, and the knowledge they possess, has thrown our civilization into turmoil. We find ourselves struggling to comprehend the higher dimensions, and we fear that our understanding of the universe may be fundamentally flawed. Arya leaned forward, her expression one of empathy and understanding. Ambassador, the Prometheus crew stands ready to assist in any way we can. The knowledge the architects have shared with us belongs to all sentient life. Let us work together to unravel these mysteries, and to forge a new path for both our species. Xyloth's form shimmered with emotion, and for a moment, the ancient animosity between their two civilizations seemed to melt away. Your offer is most appreciated, Captain. The Zephyrian High Council has authorized me to request your assistance in navigating the higher dimensions. Together, perhaps we can begin to bridge the gap between our peoples. And so, a new alliance was forged between the humans and the Zephyrians, as the Prometheus crew began to share their newfound knowledge with their former adversaries. Dr. Novak and his team worked closely with Zephyrian scientists, combining their unique perspectives and expertise to unravel the secrets of the architects. As the two civilizations collaborated, breakthroughs in dimensional navigation and the understanding of consciousness came at a breathtaking pace. The walls between dimensions began to crumble, and the true nature of the universe revealed itself in all its breathtaking complexity. And through it all, the architects watched and guided, their ancient wisdom steering the course of the Prometheus and its crew. They revealed themselves to be not just masters of the higher dimensions, but cosmic teachers, dedicated to sharing their knowledge with all those who proved themselves worthy. As the Prometheus crew and their Zephyrian allies stood on the brink of a new era of enlightenment, they couldn't help but marvel at the twists of fate that had brought them to this moment. The once bitter rivals now stood united in their quest for understanding, their differences dwarfed by the magnitude of the revelations before them. And as the ship ventured ever deeper into the uncharted realms of the 8th dimension, the crew knew that they were not just explorers, but pioneers, blazing a trail for all the civilizations that would follow in their footsteps. The architects had opened their eyes to a universe far greater and more wondrous than they had ever dared to imagine, and the promise of that knowledge burned brightly within their hearts. The journey was far from over, but one thing was certain: the Prometheus and its crew had become more than just a ship and its inhabitants. They were symbols of the indomitable human spirit, proof that the boundaries of understanding were meant to be pushed, and that the secrets of the cosmos were waiting for those brave enough to seek them out. With the wisdom of the architects to guide them, and the strength of their newfound alliance with the Zephyrians to support them, the crew of the Prometheus stood ready to face whatever challenges and wonders lay ahead, united in their quest to unravel the greatest mysteries of existence. United in understanding. As the Prometheus and its Zephyrian allies delved deeper into the secrets of the 8th dimension, the bond between the two civilizations grew stronger with each passing day. The once vast differences in culture and perspective began to fade away, replaced by a shared sense of purpose and a profound appreciation for the wonders they were uncovering together. Under the guidance of the architects, the human and Zephyrian scientists made leaps and bounds in their understanding of the higher dimensions. Dr. Liam Novak and his Zephyrian counterpart, Chief Scientist Zale, spent countless hours poring over the equations and theories provided by their enigmatic mentors, their minds stretched to the limit as they grappled with concepts that defied conventional logic. "It's remarkable," Dr. Novak mused, his eyes shining with the light of newfound knowledge. "The architect's understanding of the universe is so far beyond anything we've ever encountered. It's as if they can see the very threads that weave reality together." Zale nodded, his crystalline form shimmering with excitement. "Indeed, Dr. Novak. And to think, our species once viewed each other with such suspicion and mistrust. Now, we stand on the precipice of a new era of understanding, united in our quest for truth." As the Prometheus crew and their Zephyrian allies worked to unravel the mysteries of the higher dimensions, they began to apply their newfound knowledge in ways that pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible. Using the principles of dimensional navigation revealed by the architects, they developed new technologies that allowed them to traverse the eighth dimension with unprecedented ease and precision. But perhaps the most profound breakthrough came in the realm of consciousness itself. The architects revealed that the very essence of sentience was inextricably linked to the fabric of the universe, and that by understanding this connection, it was possible to tap into a wellspring of mental and spiritual potential that had lain dormant within both species for eons. Under the tutelage of the architects, the human and Zephyrian crew members began to unlock the latent abilities of their minds, learning to perceive and manipulate the higher dimensions in ways that defied explanation. They discovered that consciousness was not simply a byproduct of physical processes, but a fundamental force of nature, as integral to the workings of the universe as gravity or electromagnetism. As the Prometheus pressed ever deeper into the uncharted reaches of the eighth dimension, the crew's mastery of these newfound abilities grew exponentially. They found themselves able to communicate telepathically, to shape the very fabric of reality with their thoughts, and to glimpse the underlying unity that bound all things together. And through it all, the architects watched and guided, their ancient wisdom steering the course of the two civilizations as they took their first tentative steps into a new era of enlightenment. They revealed themselves to be not just teachers, but guardians, tasked with ensuring that the knowledge they imparted would be used for the betterment of all sentient life. As the Prometheus crew and their Zephyrian allies stood on the brink of a new understanding of the universe, they couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and humility at the magnitude of the journey they had undertaken. They had set out to explore the stars, to push the boundaries of what was possible, and in doing so, they had uncovered a truth that would forever change the course of their civilizations. And as the ship ventured ever deeper into the uncharted realms of the eighth dimension, the crew knew that they were not just explorers, but heralds of a new age. The wisdom of the architects flowed through them, a living testament to the power of curiosity, cooperation, and the unquenchable thirst for knowledge that had driven them to the very edge of the universe and beyond. The journey was far from over, but one thing was certain: the Prometheus and its crew had become a shining beacon of hope and unity, a symbol of what was possible when two species put aside their differences and worked together towards a common goal. With the guidance of the architects, and the strength of their newfound bond, they stood ready to face whatever challenges and wonders the future might hold, secure in the knowledge that the secrets of the cosmos were theirs to uncover, one revelation at a time. Enlightenment and expansion. As the Prometheus and its crew emerged from the depths of the eighth dimension, forever changed by their encounters with the architects and the profound truths they had uncovered, they knew that their journey was far from over. The knowledge they had gained was not meant to be hoarded, but shared, a gift to all the sentient species of the galaxy who yearned to understand the mysteries of the cosmos. With the blessings of the architects, the Prometheus set course for Earth, its crew eager to share their discoveries with their fellow humans. But even as they prepared to return home, they knew that their mission had taken on a new and greater purpose. "We have been given a great responsibility," Captain Aria Vance said, addressing her crew and their Zephyrian allies. The knowledge we have gained, the truths we have uncovered, they belong to all of us. We must use this wisdom to forge a new path for our civilizations, to create a future where cooperation and understanding reign supreme. And so, as the Prometheus made its triumphant return to Earth, its crew set about the task of spreading the word of their discoveries. They met with leaders and scientists from all corners of the planet, sharing the secrets of the eighth dimension and the profound insights they had gained into the nature of consciousness and the fabric of reality itself. At first, many were skeptical, their minds struggling to grasp the enormity of the revelations the Prometheus crew had brought back with them. But as the evidence mounted, as the crew demonstrated the incredible abilities they had unlocked within themselves, the skepticism gave way to awe, and then to a newfound sense of purpose. Under the guidance of Dr. Liam Novak and his team, humanity began to explore the implications of the architect's teachings. They delved deeper into the study of consciousness, unlocking the hidden potential within their own minds and discovering new ways to harness the power of the higher dimensions. As word of the Prometheus discoveries spread beyond Earth, other civilizations too began to take notice. The Zephyrians, once the sworn enemies of humanity, now stood as their closest allies, united in their quest to unravel the secrets of the cosmos. Together, the two species established new centers of learning and exploration, dedicated to the study of the eighth dimension and the wisdom of the architects. As the years passed, the influence of the Prometheus and its crew only grew. They became revered as the pioneers of a new age, the ones who had dared to venture into the unknown and returned with a truth that would forever change the course of galactic history. Under their guidance, humanity and the Zephyrians began to explore the stars as never before, their ships equipped with the latest advances in dimensional navigation and their crews armed with the knowledge and abilities gained from the architect's teachings. They encountered new species, forged new alliances, and continued to push the boundaries of what was possible. And through it all, the spirit of the Prometheus endured, a shining symbol of the power of curiosity, determination, and the unquenchable thirst for knowledge that had driven them to the very edge of the universe and beyond. As the crew of the Prometheus looked back on their incredible journey, they couldn't help but feel a sense of profound gratitude and humility. They had set out to explore the stars, to prove the worth of their species in the face of an uncaring universe. And in doing so, they had discovered a truth that would forever bind them to the fabric of creation itself. They had become more than just explorers, more than just scientists and soldiers. They were the emissaries of a new era, the ones who had taken the first steps into a future where the secrets of the cosmos were within reach, and where the power of understanding and cooperation could transform the face of the galaxy. And as they looked out into the infinite expanse of the universe, they knew that their journey was only beginning. The architects had shown them the way, but it was up to them to follow the path, to continue to push the boundaries of knowledge and understanding, and to create a future where all sentient beings could stand united in their quest to unravel the mysteries of existence. The Prometheus had opened the door to a new age of enlightenment and expansion, and the crew knew that they would be forever remembered as the ones who had dared to step through it. With the wisdom of the architects to guide them, and the strength of their own convictions to sustain them, they set out once more into the vast unknown, ready to face whatever challenges and wonders the future might hold.